The satellite must be destroyed. But how? We have missiles. Radio-controlled missiles. The ultrasonic waves would throw them hopelessly off course. I think there is a way, Colonel. Captain Scarlet outlines his plans, and then... Scarlet is the only one with a chance of pulling it off. Minutes later, there's inches of ice on the launcher. I just hope it works. Sorry, I can't hear you. I've plugged up my ears, remember? Should be launching any moment. Launch. Satellite, here I come. Inside the Spectrum satellite, the Mr. agent is watchful. What do the Earth men hope to gain by sending our aircraft? It will be disposed of in the same way. Instruments knocked out. This is as far as I go. By plane. Thruster pack on. There should be just enough power to get me to the satellite. The Mr. Allan watches Scarlet's approach. The Earthman cannot get to the satellite. He will freeze in space. But Scarlet has become prepared with a laser gun. The entrance lock melts under the laser ray. Airlock gone. The sudden vacuum should give them a surprise. And the Mr. agents are trapped in a weightless vacuum. A weightlessness which causes Allan to fire wildly and miss. But Scarlet, steadied by his thruster pack, doesn't. And that's one less. And that's one Mr. less. And now to get this thing out of orbit and radio Earth to pick me up. But the Mysterons still control the satellite. Our agents may be destroyed, but the Earthman Scarlet has trapped himself. The satellite will plunge back into the Earth's atmosphere under our control. And the speed of its re-entry will make it into a flaming comet. Boom, 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 boom. Spectrum is silent. The Mysterons have closed down the fantastic cloud-based complex by daring take over a Spectrum satellite 4. Visual sightings from Mount Paloma Observatory states that the satellite is playing back into the Earth's atmosphere with Captain Scarlet aboard. At this radio descent, this thing will be an inferno in seconds. The satellite re-enters the Earth's atmosphere and becomes a blazing comet. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Moscow, Mars. Power nearly gone. That's a long way down. Mars. Well, just at the pack. Scarlet begins a terrible fall, which would end in death for any normal man. One hour later, Mr. Kermer, something in the water ahead. Looks like a body. Have the skipper heave it up and heave to and pick it up. It's an astronaut. The poor devil must have fallen from a heck of a height. Get him aboard, quickly. He's dead, all right. Funny, that's no space service uniform I've ever seen. Probably on some secret project. Better radio Monte Carlo. Tell them we're bringing a body in. Meanwhile, in Monte Carlo, Captain Black, the body of Captain Scarlet will arrive in Monte Carlo in 15 minutes. Have you made all arrangements? All of these have been done as the Mistrons have ordered. This time, Captain Scarlet will be disposed of for good. 15 minutes later, Mr. Kermer, that guy's wearing the same kind of uniform as the body we picked up. I guess he must be from the same organisation, come to claim the body. So you see, Mr. Kermer, my organisation wishes to keep this man's death to be kept secret, and we be grateful for your cooperation. If there's anything I could do, you only have to ask. If you would allow your yacht to be used for a quiet burial at sea, I have arranged for a coffin, as you see. A lead coffin? Must weigh a ton. But we can only swing it. Well, we can swing it up on the derrick there. 1 hour later, 5 miles offshore. You certainly don't take chances in your organisation. No, the body of my colleague will rest on the seabed forever. Right, all away. The heavy coffin rises on the chains, and your indestructibility will do you no good, Scarlet. Suddenly, the chain! Look out! What the? The engine room! It smashed through to the engine room! If it gets the reactor, we'll be blown sky high! For a few moments, the lead mass rests on the yacht's nuclear engines. Then, torn apart, open, the coffin sinks, filling with water until it reaches the seabed. At last, Captain Scarlet revives. What? Where? Get out! Help! Help! Oh! What? Whatever he is, I better help him. Lucky for you. No, it can't be. You're dead. Lucky for you, not. Save your breath. I'll explain later. Crew got away in boat, and the man in black uniform drowned. No, not him. Sorry, but I can't tell you much. After a brief explanation. And that is as much you can... And that's as much as you can let me know. Well, I know when to keep my mouth shut. Thank you, Mr. Kermer. My base has no radio communications at the moment. So I better get back and tell them that the threat to Earth is over. For the moment. The end.